So I found some seats on Facebook for about 80 bucks. Well, they were 100, but I talked the guy down to 80-ish. So we're gonna go pick them up, but first we're gonna run to the bank, get some money. We're gonna take the passenger seat out so I can actually test one of the seats to make sure they fit. And I'm also gonna clean the car. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I just left the bank. I think the plan right now is to go clean the inside of my car out, because I have a bunch of stuff from work here and I need that room to put the seats back there, because I won't have my truck this evening. And then after that, we're gonna actually take the seats out. It should just be 4 bolts, which is standard for about any car with seats. It should just be 4 bolts holding the rails in. Whenever we get the new seats, I'm 100% sure that or 99% sure that the rails on those seats won't fit the Camaro. So we're gonna have to find a way to get the rails off these seats and put them on those. And I might try, since this Camaro, the driver's seat has, it's a power seat, I'm gonna try to put all the electronics from this seat onto the bucket seat. But if I can't, then I guess I'm gonna have to deal with holding the lever and having to push myself up forward and backwards. So it's not the biggest of deals. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so here it is. That goes somewhere, don't know where yet. There's a bolt there and there. And also if we come up to the front, a bolt here and a bolt back there. So I've never taken these seats out. I don't know how dirty they are. I know it won't be because of me, because I have a bunch of dog hair here because of my dog. She loves going for rides in the Camaro. Other than that, I see the previous owner put in a sub, took that out. So I feel like it's gonna be wiring about to rip out. This is also a power seat, and I don't know if Camaros come with airbags in the seats. So I'm gonna disconnect the battery so I can unplug the wires in there, because just in case I don't, the airbag might blow up, which I don't think it has an airbag in there. I don't know if 94 Camaro seats have airbags in them, but just to be safe, I'm gonna disconnect the battery so I can unplug the wires that go to the power seats. All right, now that we've got the front 2 bolts out, we can push the chair forward, pull it forward, and get to the 2 rear ones. And just to make it easier, I'm gonna take the seat belt off, take the T-top off, and just pull the chair out this way. All right, let's get to it. Alright guys, I've been using a 13mm deep wall socket for that one and the 2 up front. However, this part of the chair is actually blocking the deep wall, so I'm going to go get just a shallow socket and get rid of that one. Alright guys, so there's one more bolt we need to take out, and that would be this bolt right here holding the bottom part of the seat bolt in. It's going to be a T47 Torx bit head. For those who don't know what that is, it's the bits that look like a star. So that's just there's just one bolt holding that in. We're going to slide that out, or we're going to take that out and slide the seatbelt up through that seatbelt guide and out. We're just going to let it dangle. That way we can take this seat out up through the top. I already took the T-tops out, so it'll be easier. I'm going to take that seat out, clean out the bottom side. That way we can test fit the new seat in before I buy it. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so I finally got it out, and wow, this is dirty. Some of the stuff is mine. I will admit that, like that bar, that's my cheater bar for whenever I need to take off my wheels. And that remote there goes to my radio. But everything else is not mine. Dog hair is, but let's see how much money we got. We got a dime, a penny, 3 pennies actually. A lug nut. I actually needed that when I first got the car because my wheel almost fell off. Cool. We got 12 cents from that. Nice. Alright guys, I just picked up the seats. Here's the old passenger seat. Here's the new one. I don't know what brand this seat is. It's definitely off-brand. I guess generic. It is reclinable. Just turn that a whole bunch. And it does have a fucking slider, but I broke that off, so I gotta figure out how to put that back in. What I need to figure out is how to get the rail from this onto that one. But before I even put the seats in the car, I want to take the seat cover off because it used to be red, as you guys can tell, but the previous owner spray painted it black. So I want to take that off and actually wash it, dye it for real, and then put a little bit of fabric softener while I wash it because this just feels rough with the paint on it. Alright, so now I'm going to go to my friend's house and put the old mounts on the new one. Alright guys, so I finally got the driver's side in. I didn't show what I was doing just because I forgot to record. Basically what I did on the driver's chair, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the passenger chair. I'm going to grind off these rivets and take this mount and put it in the passenger bucket seat. So all 4 of these mounts are going underneath there. And simple enough, I'm just going to drop it back in, make sure it lines up with these, and bolt it down. This went in perfectly. The only part that wiggles is the actual reclining part, which is normal on reclining bucket seats. But other than that, that is sturdy. So what I did with the seatbelt before I go with the 6-point harness is just, I looped it in through the side hole down here. And so it just bolts up to the original spot. Then I just bring this over in here, plug it in, or buckle myself in, and it's a 3-point harness. Okay, so it's the next day. I got the seats in at my friend's house. I got the old seats in the back. He gave me a floor mat because there's a nice rust spot right underneath that, and I'm going to hide for now. The driver's side came out really good. Everything fit where it should. I used the old mounts for the seat. I had a hard time getting to the one in the rear, but I managed to get a nut on it. All I had to do was unbolt all the rest of the mounts. Lift that side up, put that side in first, and then get the rest of them. Well, if we go over to the passenger side, the seat went in perfectly. The only thing I had left to do is get all this green felt off. I don't know where that's from. It still feels like sandpaper. I still need to not sand it down, but rub it with some Scotch-Brite because, like I said before in the video, the previous owner dyed it with spray paint, and because it used to be red and black, as you guys can see, which I think I kind of like the way it looks. I think this part here used to be black and then red along here. But I'm gonna rub down some Scotch-Brite, see if I can get maybe some of that red back, because you guys can kind of see like it has like a red-black gradient. I kind of like that. So the bucket seats feel really good. I took some corners, it's back roads, and they felt great. They really held me in place, and they're doing exactly what I want them to do, which is great. I'm gonna do a better review on them in about a month because I've only had them in for about 14 hours and I've driven the car maybe 2 times since I finally got them in. So in the next video, you guys will probably see me working on the body and getting it ready for paint, such as like for that hole and that crack up there. And then I'm gonna try to get these dents over here pulled out somehow. You guys can kind of see it in the video. So the next video will either be that, or I'll be making my own handbrake because I don't trust the cheap handbrakes off of eBay, Amazon, Wish, and I'm too broke to buy a real Willward handbrake. So, and plus handbrakes are just really easy. They're just a master cylinder attached to a handle and pipe, and the brake lines pipe to the rear. Well, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.